Hey, MathKook here. This video contains one of many examples in my Algebra 2 library. The rest of those examples, along with hundreds of other videos, are only available at mathkook.com. Let's MathKook it up. This question says, simplify this radical expression here separated by division. So let's go ahead and jot down our original expression here. Now, we have a cube root on top and a cube root on the bottom. So let's go ahead and combine these cube roots to just one cube root and make it a division problem. And the 5 and 15 are just hanging out front here. So we'll go 5 over 15, and then we'll have a big cube root, and all of this underneath the root. So we have 72, x to the 0, y to the 7, and then z to the negative third. On the bottom we have 9, x to the 6th, y to the 4th, z to the 6th. Okay, so how do we simplify this? Well, this is just a fraction now, so we can just simplify normally. We have 72 over 9. 9 goes in the 72 how many times? 8 times. So this gives us an 8 here. And then what is x to the 0? What is anything to the 0? Well, that's just 1. So that's going to be gone as well. And then how do we simplify the y's? So whenever we're dividing with the same base, what do we do with the exponents? We subtract them. So on the side, I'll kind of write our rule there. So it's going to be y to the top minus bottom. So we'll end up with y to the third on top. And then how about the z's? Same rule. We're going to, since we're dividing with the same base, we subtract the exponents. So it's going to become z to the top minus the bottom. So that'll be z to the negative 9. And that'll also be on top. All right, so let's go ahead and simplify. Now we have a 5 over a 15, so that actually simplifies as well. So it gives you a 1, and then 5 goes into 15 3 times. All right, so what are we left with here? So we have 1/3 out front. Then we have our cube root. On top we have an 8. And then we simplified the y's to be y to the third. So we have 8 y to the third. Then we have z's. We simplified the z's, and we were left with z to the negative 9. That's also on top. And then what are we left with on the bottom? Well, the only thing on the bottom that would be left is x to the 6th, because we simplified the y's and then the z's already. So we have an x to the 6th on the bottom. All right, so now we have to go a little further. Next, we want to, let's make all the exponents positive. So I'm going to move this z to the negative 9 to the bottom. And I'm also going to split up these radicals while we do that. So on top, we'll have the cube root of 8y to the third all over. And on the bottom, this 3 is still there, so that's going to be on the bottom here. Then we'll have the cube root of x to the 6. And remember, we're going to move the z to the negative 9 to the bottom and make the exponent positive. So z to the 9. All right, so now we have the cube root of 8. Now that should jump out at you. What is the cube root of 8? Well, the cube root of 8 is 2 times 2 times 2, which gives us 8. So our 2 cubed, which is 8. So it's a perfect cube. So that means the cube root of 8 is 2. So this comes out as a 2. And then the cube root of y cubed, that's perfect because 3 goes into 3 once. So I can take out one y out of here. And there's no y's remaining. Now on the bottom, we have this 3. And then how many times does 3 go into 6? Twice. So I can take out an x squared, comes out. So far I have 3x squared. And then let's look at the z's now. The gatekeeper or root is 3. 3 goes into 9 3 times. There's none remaining, so I can take out 3 z's, or z to the third power. And looking at our answer here, can we simplify or reduce anything? Nope. So this here is our final answer. Hey Kook, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. For unlimited access to all of my Algebra 2 videos, visit mathkook.com. Thanks for watching.